Hello and welcome back to my vlog. Part 10 here of the practice of autosuggestion. Part 2 of Chapter 8, Particular Suggestions. Here are a few examples of special suggestions which may prove useful. For deafness, having closed the eyes and relaxed body and mind, say to yourself something of this nature. From this day forth my hearing will gradually improve. Each day I shall hear a little better. Gradually this improvement will become more and more rapid until, in a comparatively short space of time, I shall hear quite well, and I shall continue to do so until the end of my life. A person suffering from unfounded fears and forebodings might proceed as follows. From today onward I shall become more and more conscious of all that is happy, positive, and cheerful. The thoughts which enter my mind will be strong and healthful ones. I shall gain daily in self-confidence, shall believe in my own powers, which indeed at the same time will manifest themselves in greater strength. My life is growing smoother, easier, brighter. These changes become from day to day more profound. In a short space of time I shall have risen to a new plane of life, and all the troubles which used to perplex me will have vanished and will never return. A bad memory might be treated in some such terms as these. My memory from today on will improve in every department. The impressions received will be clearer and more definite. I shall retain them automatically and without any effort on my part, and when I wish to recall them, they will immediately present themselves in their correct form to my mind. This improvement will be accomplished rapidly, and very soon my memory will be better than it has ever been before. Irritability and bad temper are very susceptible to autosuggestion and might be thus treated. Henceforth I shall daily grow more good-humored. Equanimity and cheerfulness will become my normal states of mind, and in a short time all the little happenings of life will be received in this spirit. I shall be a center of cheer and helpfulness to those about me, infecting them with my own good humor, and this cheerful mood will become so habitual that nothing can rob me of it. That doesn't sound bad. Asthma is a disease which has always baffled and still baffles the ordinary methods of medicine. It has shown itself, however, in Coue's experience, preeminently susceptible to autosuggestive treatment. Particular suggestions for its removal might take this form. From this day forward, my breathing will become rapidly easier. Quite without my knowledge, and without any effort on my part, my organism will do all that is necessary to restore perfect health to my lungs and bronchial passages. I shall be able to undergo any exertion without inconvenience. My breathing will be free, deep, delightful. I shall draw in all the pure health-giving air I need, and thus my whole system will be invigorated and strengthened. Moreover, I shall sleep calmly and peacefully, with the maximum of refreshment and repose, so that I awake cheerful and looking forward with pleasure to the day's tasks. This process has this day begun, and in a short time I shall be wholly and permanently restored to health. It will be noticed that each of these suggestions comprises 3 stages. 1. Immediate commencement of the amelioration. 2. Rapid progress. 3. Complete and permanent cure. While this scheme is not essential, it is a convenient one and should be utilized whenever applicable. The examples are framed as the first autosuggestions of persons new to the method. On succeeding occasions, the phrase, "from this day forth," or its variants, should be replaced by a statement that the amelioration has already begun. Thus, in the case of the asthmatic, "my breathing is already becoming easier," etc. Particular suggestions, though subsidiary in value to the general formula, are at times of very great service. The general formula looks after the foundations of our life, building in the depths where eye cannot see or ear hear. Particular suggestions are useful on the surface. By their means we can deal with individual difficulties as they arise. The 2 methods are complementary. Particular suggestions prove very valuable in reinforcing and rendering permanent the effects obtained by the technique for overcoming pain, which will be outlined in the next chapter. Before commencing the attack, we should sit down, close our eyes, and say calmly and confidently to ourselves, I am now going to rid myself of this pain. When the desired result has been obtained, we should suggest that the state of ease and painlessness now reestablished will be permanent, that the affected part will rapidly be toned up into a condition of normal health, and will remain always in that desirable state. Should we have obtained only a lessening of the trouble without its complete removal, our suggestion should take this form. I have obtained a considerable degree of relief, and in the next few minutes it will become complete. I shall be restored to my normal condition of health, and shall continue so for the future. Thus, our assault upon the pain is made under the best conditions, and should, in every case, prove successful. We should employ particular suggestions also for overcoming the difficulties which confront us from time to time in our daily lives, and for securing the full success of any task we take in hand. The use of the general suggestion will gradually strengthen our self-confidence until we shall expect success in any enterprise of which the reason approves. But until this consummation is reached, until our balance of self-confidence is adequate for all our needs, we can obtain an overdraft for immediate use by means of particular suggestion. We have already seen that the dimensions of any obstacle depend at least as much upon our mental attitude towards it as upon its intrinsic difficulty. The neurasthenic, who imagines he cannot rise from his bed, cannot do so because this simple operation is endowed by his mind with immense difficulty. The great mass of normal people commit the same fault in a less degree. Their energy is expended partly in doing their daily work and partly in overcoming the resistance in their own minds. By the action of the law of reversed effort, the negative idea they foster frequently brings their efforts to naught, and the very exertions they make condemn their activities to failure. That is where we'll stop, 2/3 of the way or so through Chapter 8, the practice of autosuggestion, particular suggestions. More tomorrow. Make it a great day, and bye for now.